We are continuing our deep dive into Google Workspace today, and I am going to show you one of my favorite apps. I do all kinds of things in this app, and you will too. So let's get going. We're going over Google Keep today. So let's go. Hey everybody, it's your favorite tech trainer, Bren Brewer, and yes, today we are going over Google Keep. It is one of my favorite note-taking apps. I'm sure you're going to love it today too, after I show you all the cool things in Google Keep. So to get to Google Keep, you just go to google.com, you sign into whatever Google account you have, and you click on this Google Apps button here in the top. Let me move my face out of the way. And you're just going to scroll down and click on Keep, which takes me here to where we are right now. It is a note-taking app, but it does so much more. You can take notes if you're on your phone. You can use the little voice memo button, and let me just show you that real quick. Alright, so here's Google Keep on my phone. This is probably the beauty of Google Keep, because it's on your phone and you can just open it and you click the little plus button to take a note. And say you have a grocery list, or you're writing notes about a property, or whatever you're making notes about, you can do that in Google Keep. And then the beauty of that is you can click on the little microphone button and it will type out what you say. It is so beautiful. I can write notes all day long while I'm on the go and never have to actually type anything in. It is amazing. Then if I'm making a list, maybe I'm making a checklist for things I need to do on a property, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to click on that little plus button and I'm going to add checkboxes, right? So everything I add, I'm going to put checkboxes on, and then I can mark it off as done. So maybe I want to make a checklist for every property that I need some stuff done on, and so I would just keep doing this, keep adding checkboxes for the tasks that I needed done. Then add my image of the listing. I could do that if I want to. I can either take a photo, or I can add the image from my images in my phone, or I could even make a drawing. And so it's going to take you over to the drawing, and I can just put maybe a little house, and then it's going to add that straight to my note here, right? So it's going to be at the top of my notes, my little drawing of my house. And then on the right hand side, the three dots, you can add collaborators. So if someone's on your teams, for instance, maybe an assistant, a transaction coordinator, or other agents that are on your team, or even just your working partner. And you guys can both see what's being done and what's being marked off as well, right? Very similar to Command in that way, where you can collaborate. You can also color coordinate. So maybe all the ones that I want to do that have listings, that all my notes that pertain to listings, I'm going to make purple. And then maybe I have like some personal notes that I'm adding in here, maybe a grocery list or something, and maybe that's a different color. And so then I can add that to yellow. And then you can see here in my notes section, I have a yellow grocery list and a purple house list here. If I wanted to, I could pin this note to the top. So that's going to pin it to the top of my notes here. So now when I come into the app, that note is going to be on the top. When I'm in the note, I can also click the notification bell at the top right, and I can include reminders. It's going to remind me to do whatever's in this note, either later today, tomorrow morning, or Thursday morning, or whenever I pick. I can click on pick a date and time and add that, and it's going to go to my calendar, and then click save, and then click continue, and then allow. And then I can also pick a place. So maybe it's home, it's work, or maybe it's a listing location, or maybe it's a coffee shop, or wherever your note takes place that you need to be doing something, you can put that in. Okay? So that's beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. You can also click on the far right button and you can archive. So that button is going to archive, or if you did that accidentally, you can click on undo and it's going to bring that note right back to you. At the bottom, you can also click the three dots. You can delete the note, you can make a copy, and you can send this to someone else. You can add collaborators like your team, and you can also create labels. So you can see here I've made a listing label already and a 1, 2, 3 main properties for a house that you might have. So if you have multiple notes for one property, you can go ahead and add that as a label. Anything you're using as a tag in Command, you can use as a label in your notes, and you can kind of seamlessly integrate these notes with the same tags as you have in your command. It's a beautiful thing. When you're done with your note, you can always just click on the three dots and delete it, and it's gone. If you don't want to delete it, like I said earlier, you can click the right button in the far top right here, and that is the archive button. And it's going to move it into the archive for you so that you can have it for later, but it's not here in the middle of your notes section. So that's Google Keep. I would specifically use this for myself for listing notes. When people call me and I'm on the road, I voice text my notes into this app, and I have phone numbers, I got email addresses in here, I have all kinds of things. I just come back into my notes and I put them in command. So that is the beautiful thing about this. It's just super quick, super fast. I love having it on my phone where I can keep track of what I need to keep track of. It's pretty much my brain dump sometimes. I'll even take notes for classes in here, and I will just write down my ideas for even videos like I'm doing right now, just all kinds of things. And you can add checkboxes, videos, you can add images, and that way you won't forget what you were thinking about. So that's it for Google Keep. Let me know in your comments below if you're using Google Keep and what's your favorite way to use this app. And I'll see you next week.